Well, here we go. I think I've outdone a Yagi. Now, this is a 2 meter band experiment. I've gone small because there's no point in getting really elaborate with giant antennas. So much work involved. So I decided to experiment on 2 meters before I upscale. Now, this is actually a beam, and it's very impressive. It was inspired by my recent experiment with my top-fed end fire vertical HF experiment. And now that, instead of being, it was like a dipole, but instead of firing broadside, it was firing end fire. Now that inspired me to make a double sort of version, and then on 2 meters as an experiment. And then I thought, well, I need to null one end so I can turn it into a beam, which I succeeded on. And so basically, a typical Yagi pattern, you might have, a major lobe, let's say, out the front. And I did null the back completely. I had no lobe directly, but off to the sides back sort of thing, I had little lobes. And I wanted to null them. And I've just succeeded as well. So this is the antenna. This is the front end. So this is its front vertical element, right and left. And half a wavelength behind, it has its other vertical elements, right and left. And then further behind, we have these red elements, which are half-wave parasitic elements. And this is very carefully measured out and calculated on exactly how all these interact. Now, without the left and right red element, just this one alone gave me 100% null at the back, virtually 100%, but with spikes out the sides. I've managed to figure out the calculation for a position for either side now, which gives me a null in this angle and this angle, which then further squeezes out more of the energy out the front. Now, there is a slight spike out of this angle, but so low in comparison. It's very dead on the sides vertically. There is a small horizontal component because of the the interconnecting cables, but it's predominantly forward gain, vertically polarized, and it is impressive. And considering it's not much more to it size-wise than a Yagi, I think it's hyper impressive. And a more structurally sound design would be highly sought after, just because of its performance, what it can do. Its front to back ratio is astounding. So this is just a sneak preview. I will be showing more on this.